Hello everyone, this is Game Trooper 1138 and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Alright. So we have these two people to talk to. We have to decide which one we want to help us.
Mirren?
Okay, so I guess we'll talk to him
And
first.
you must be Hawk. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
So you're a mercenary.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense. I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
You're paying a lot of money.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Apparently Uncle Gamlin likes to talk.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Let me know how that works out for you.
Okay, so that's that option. Let's see what this one's all about. Alright.
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlin's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'm sure he probably said something about her being a mage.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest, we don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me. We can't afford to be choosy.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Does everyone know about us?
If the Circle hasn't descended upon you, my guess is no. The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Okay, so it's either join the smugglers or join the mercenaries.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Okay. Okay, it sounds a little cheap, but, I'm gonna try flipping a coin. Wait, why is this? Oh, that's tails. Let's say, why does this have two heads? Never mind. Never mind. Okay, heads. I'm gonna join the mercenaries. Tails, smugglers. So here we go. That did not. Ooh. Looks like we're joining the smugglers.
Change your mind? Or no?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named KIRKWALL, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
Yeah.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Is that what I kinda... Yeah.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Hi! You can't do that! 2 gold. I guess 2 gold's worth a lot. Still don't understand the money currency in this game too well.
Here you go, as requested.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Yay! We're smugglers now! Attributes. So we got 3. 2 constitution. Core strength. We'll do kind. Unforgiving chain. For a short time, every basic melee attack, the rogue executes in rapid succession increases the chance to score a critical hit. Activating any other talent cancels the effect, but explosive strike can exploit the chain for extra damage. Which is next. So if I turn this on, I can't use backstab. Alright. Ah, dear uncle.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
For a year.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us. And Wesley.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
I will say I messed up with her eyebrows, but I'm just gonna roll with it.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
That was cool. I guess the part about the hero Ferelden dying after he defeated the Archdemon is left out.
No. Atrocity's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Maybe.
He always seems to know what's going on.
We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bob.
Yeah!
He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartram's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
I guess just let the volume turn down real low.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
And what about my sister?
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth
Okay.
is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
Mm-hmm.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
True.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
Yeah, I don't think we get that much coin.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get
yeah.
down there. Then
I remember
the
what
you
the
and I will be there to handle
dead
it.
trenches the castle in there looked like.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be
I don't know if
trusted
anybody
with the
heard that
expedition,
screaming that came
and I'll be
through the
your
other side of my
servant.
wall, but my
If
roommate's
I
playing
cross,
Phasmophobia.
You'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee. I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Why not?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Alright. Tributes. Constitution, strength, and cunning. Elemental, spirit, arcane, creation, and what we got? Hex of torment, horror. That sounds evil. Elemental weapons, arcane shield. Spirit Bolt. Dispel Magic. Walking Bomb. Fireball. Oh, that's what we already have. Winter's Grass. Sure. Okay. Strength. Cunning. And willpower. Bianca. Bursting Arrow. Alright.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy. When did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
I'm looking to become an explorer of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
Tell you what, I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
You don't seem to...
You can order runes if you discover the right combination of resources, along with a recipe. Resources you've discovered are permanent. Okay. I can't afford.
Like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping. I never thought I'd miss him this much.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
You want mine? That's funny. Now we're in Kirk.
I hope they do something about those canaries soon.
Don't speak ill to Canary. Sten was very good. Once I figured out the freaking accessories.
Good luck getting in.
I'm
I've
definitely
been
going to
waiting
go
all
back
day.
and play that again.
Aveline!
Hello, Hawk.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Still having trouble? I thought you were past all that.
Lately, I don't know. I've been pushed out to some dead patrols. Maybe I stepped on someone's toes.
You can be... forceful.
My charm, right? I should be able to go where I'm needed. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for KIRKWALL. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Would you return to Ferelden?
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
It's gone.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
I went back to fight.
I'd been away already. I don't know if I'd still call it home.
Sometimes the best thing about a place is that it's where you're from.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
Okay.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
I don't dwell on it. I guess we had that in common.
Then I would have liked him.
Okay. What's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter, though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Okay, that's decline. You can hire civilians?
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
Of course.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
That's very nice.
Seems like you
Very
want
nice.
to share this with
She's
your fellow guards.
Prepared.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Aveline, you've got yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Okay. Alright, Aveline! Attributes. Do dexterity, magic, and willpower. Arm. Defender. Stone wall. Turn the blade. Elemental H's. Okay.
Hope the day's treating you well, Sirrah.
The Viscount must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
I think this is the one we have to go.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Alrighty. Shells from slipping away can be wary as they often prey on those with the least formidable armor, like mages and rogues. Right.
You do get results, don't you?
Alright. This way. We got more. Not too bad. I think we got a pretty good team put together.
We're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
Right.
There's our targets.
For the KIRKWALL come.
Only Rose can be taken. Woo!
All set. Go down!
Oh, there's more. I'm curious, what is this? Quick heal.
Let's finish this! Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Awesome.
That should do it.
Okay. Just collect. I guess we can go this way, right? Yeah, we can go this way.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be. There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
Alright.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims.
Ah, that
You
don't
may have
sound
been
good.
put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Damn.
A lot of yelling for doing him a favor.
We killed a band of highwaymen. What does it matter whose patrol it was? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
So I'm not getting paid.
This is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though. Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around. Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Well.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
You would have been alone?
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
This might get you more trouble.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
A messy way to pass information. Brennan already sent it along.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. I can't let that happen. Brennan said Donick. A good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Okie dokie.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Good day, Sarah.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
Okay, so it's the one on the right. So we're going this way. A lot of archers. That's all it is. Alright, well, there's another one. Okay, I see where Dragon Age Inquisition got its thing from. I do like how Dragon Age Origins, you have two different types of weapon sets. So primary, and then you got secondary. I do like that.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
What could we do about that? Here's some more. Okay, I don't know how you just take individual items. Oh, double click. That's how you do it. Double click. Okay. Now I know.
We can't waste time, Hawk. Guardsman Donick is here somewhere.
We are going.
We must be getting close to the ambush.
Now we...
Where'd you come from?
Who? Aveline?
guardsmen?
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
I believe there's something going on with the captain.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details. City accounts. Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
A politician's scheme.
Selling out his own? Forget guard, Captain. This man needs to be in government.
Not now, Hawk. Jevon needs to see how justice works. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
No. I'm glad it tells me what's trash and trash. Bond's back door, back house door. Okay. That's the type of shield. So there's a day and a night cycle to this place. That you have to decide on what you want it as. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's see what happens.
How much longer do I have to wait?
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair!
Oh!
Quarters, this will not stand!
Oh!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messere.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Wow. So, do I get paid?
Always where you need.
Okay, we're done with you.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Oh, you're still with us. Huh?
Always where you need. Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
Okay.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to.
Ooh.
Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
He's in your thoughts.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain.
You seemed a good man. For a Templar. I'm sure he's found peace.
What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
You doubt he's with the Maker?
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him. But he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him. But I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawk.
At his behest.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
I can't imagine the captain of the guard will like wandering in my shadow.
It's not like this job means we're on opposite sides. The good you do, it seems rather appropriate. Besides, I'll be making the patrol schedule, and I don't intend to lead from a desk.
It's good that you can stay with me. I need you, Aveline.
You've been grand through all of this. A true friend. Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawk. It's where I should be.
You're welcome. Do I get paid? Did I get paid? It's the question.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Good day, Sir Arthur.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be like?
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
My. If it isn't Hawk. Good to see you again, Elegant. Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then? Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Awesome. Elf root potion, okay. Very nice. Which I don't have enough money for.
Ooh, I wonder if they sell shoes.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless...
Really?
Hey there, lovely.
Ah.
You could do worse, Hawk. It's a roof.
Yeah, it's a roof.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Letters from the Your year is up and you're free to go. Despite what you think, we had a good thing working together. I might pass along an opportunity or two. You're willing to get your hands dirty. Stay safe. Okay. Mother.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
Yeah.
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me. Please, Uncle. We have a right to see it for ourselves.
Maybe so. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will?
A little bit.
If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
When this Deep Roads expedition comes through, we can buy her home back. Move to Hightown.
Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice. Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
How could Gamlen let that happen?
I think there's a reason Mother didn't talk about him much. Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Okay. Oh, special deliveries. Homes allow Hawk to instantly learn abilities or improve after using are used as soon as Hawk acquires them. I told him this. Magic, willpower, and constitution. Oh, shadow, duelist, assassin. Scoundrel, what do we have? Armist, the rogue distracts all enemies surrounding a single party member, drawing them away from the ally and redirect them towards whichever ally each considers the second greatest threat on the battlefield. Okay. Not doing archery. Can't do anything for there. What do we got for sabotage? Rush. I used to have that ability. Specialist. Speed. Power. Precision. Could I use that? Even though I don't use... What is this? Subterfuge. Talents focus on tricky maneuvering and deception to gain the upper hand in battle. Stealth. Evade. Yeehaw! I think I'll get Rush. Alright. My sister. Her. Varric. Darktown. Birthmark. Okay. Oh, everybody leveled up. Attributes. Okay. Okay, so dexterity, willpower, constitution. Do arcane shield. What a bit. Dexterity, magic, cunning. Control, might. Bolster. Okay, now from Varric. Strength, magic, and constitution. Hell of arrows. Yeah. Anything? Cracked wooden shield? Yeah. At least it tells me what's trash.
On your guard!
Okay, I like how there's people, just passing by. Yeah, I like how there's people just passing by while we're having a battle right here. Zero. Don't worry about a thing.
Outsiders think they can change us.
Tom Wise?
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
I can handle myself.
I fought Darkspawn before.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality.
A lot of
Everyone
helpful
needs an
old
edge
friends.
sometimes, right?
Which again, stuff I can't do.
Take what I like. That's what I say.
This way.
Never knew humans could be this poor.
Reading a map with a little.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go in.
Looks like a fight! Be ready! How about you?
Made it.
Go this way. Okay. Now go that way. Then we'll go this way. Go the long way around it.
Here we go! Now you fall! There!
There's a chest. A light helmet and Lyrium potion. Requires 15 dexterity. Okay, I can't wear belts. Mana or stamina. So it means I can wear it.
Get ready!
Some of them have been proven just to be a little bit challenging. Okay, so looks like we need to go this way.
Watch your step!
Bastard Gambia put you up to this. I knew I should have carried something.
To arms! Let's finish this! Go down! That's enough! I'll deal with it!
Well, that happened. Huh. Nice.
the set. Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
And whatever we can take. That's not garbage.
This is it. Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
Let's go.
We'll take it to her right now.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality.
What?
It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
We found the will. He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
You sly
My daughter Leandra, and all children born of her. The estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlin, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is.
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
You'll spend the rest of your life paying my mother back for what you stole.
Andraste's ass, I will.
I don't expect that, Gamlin. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Nice. What's this door? Is that his room? Or this, I guess it could be all three of us, mother and daughters. And this one could, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Alright. Okay, so we have to go to Lowtown to go there. Long way home. I think that's for when we get ready to leave. So we'll go to Lowtown.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
I wonder if they'll bring any of the characters back to... I have no idea where this place is at in Lowtown, though. Armor... Bazaar... Foundry District... Alienage... Weapons... Accessories... Tailor... Gamblin's home... Ah! Wish I could... So this up here should be... Ah, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Hey there, lovely.
Where's the... That makes sense, the Hanged Man.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads.
Mm-hmm.
Bartran can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
How do we do that?
I fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the deep roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight Darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Evie knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Don't mess with the Wardens.
We don't want trouble with the Grey Wardens, do we?
Let's look at our options first. I'd rather not fight a Warden unless we have to. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Okay.
So, what do you do, Avalee?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
I was kind of looking at the conversation going over there. I saw something about being naked.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
I will say, when I played Inquisition, Varric was one of my favorite characters.
My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send...
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of died to save us all from the Archdemon.
Yes!
Fat lot they care here. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Why so defensive?
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Lose him to the Templars?
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
We would never turn someone over to the Templars, mistress. Never.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Mean him no harm.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
If this mage is an apostate, the Templars will find him.
No maid should suffer for an accident of birth.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know, to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough,
Anders will be within.
So we gotta go
Get my
back to
brother off
Darktown.
the boat. The grip's got him bad.
Okay, back to Darktown. Where we broke into our home.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer.
Uh-huh.
We know what happens to mages in this town.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna happen to him.
Anthony?
Look, we're Ferelden's just trying to keep out of the Templar's sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our Queen Honora.
Yep.
Being a guardsman seems like a better life than being a soldier.
Oh?
My brother was a soldier. It's all about taking land and serving some king you've never met. Guardsmen, they do something real. They protect people. They make their lives better.
I don't know if I agree.
Neither would my brother.
Yes. We are going back to Darktown. 1 through 10. Okay. What's the rest of it? Oh, that sounded gross. It sounded like someone just threw up.
May as well be slaves. At least there'd be work.
Guessing that's our Grey Warden. How long do you have before the tank takes you? Whoa!
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I mean you no harm.
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat.
What?
Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
Sir Pouncelot.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true.
Yeah.
The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
What's the favor?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price.
Okay.
I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows.
Ah!
The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Who is this mage?
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Feckler. He was sent here from Ferelden, when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Circle of prison?
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
I will help.
You've convinced me. What's your plan?
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Okay, well, I think I've been playing this for a good while already. I think this is a good place to stop, and we will continue this favor to help the Grey Warden. So look forward to that, and thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, maybe in the next 2 videos, we can be out of Kirkwall and head on to the Deep Roads. Hopefully that will be happening maybe next video, maybe next video after that. I don't know. But remember to like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys thought about this video, and be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when my next video is uploaded. Thank you all so much. Happy Game Trooper 1138. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye!